Hey everybody, this is Adam Bomb with Adam Bomb Breaks, and it's time to do another set review. It's all about Topps Chrome Black. Is this a good set this year? Last year, it seemed a little watered down. Great checklist and everything, it was just hard to pull stuff. Let's see if they made any improvements this year. Let's go! All right, Topps Chrome Black. Like I said, here we go. What's in the set? What can I expect from the box? How much should they produce? All that normal stuff I go through. How rare are the base cards? There's a Yoshinobu Bo Yamamoto. Yoshinobu. Yeah, that probably sounds right. Yoshinobu. And what are the hit odds per box? Well, it's the same thing as per pack, right? Because there's one pack per box. But let's talk about that. So you get one pack per box, so that's going to have one encased auto in it. 12 box cases. Each pack, like I mentioned, does have that auto. Also, it has 3 cards with one being a parallel. One of the 2 base cards can be an insert or a variation. Like the Depths of Darkness, we'll talk about that. That's new. Yeah, we'll go from there. Also, I've watched several cases of this open now, and you can get a second numbered card in there in the 2 spot. So that's kind of interesting. 100 card base set. Here are your base set parallels. Man, I'm tongue tied today. So the refractor is actually numbered to 199, even though they didn't have it listed in Beckett. The purple mini diamonds 150, green to 99, as well as the green wave, blue and blue wave to 75, gold and gold mini diamonds to 50, orange is to 25, rose gold to 15, magenta to 10, red to 5, and the superfractor, which is I think a black. Encased autos, there's 112 of them. There's 3 other short printed auto sets, which is kind of new. You used to have the one, but they added some more. We'll go through that here shortly. So the base auto parallel rainbow, you have the refractor to 150, green to 99, gold to 50, gold mini diamonds to 50, orange to 25, red to 5, and then the superfractor 1 of 1. Here is one of the ivories. 3 parallels with it, the gold trim, which is what we have here of the Evan Carter, red trim, and superfractor. You can see the difference because of the big white spot where they write their name on it. That's kind of the giveaway that it's an ivory when you pull it on the front if you're not real familiar with it. There's also some dual autos, the pitch black pairings. There's 6 cards, 3 parallels again, the gold, red, and superfractor. Players are going to be vets, Hall of Famers, retired people, very similar to what you have up in the Ivory Autos, but you also have some rookies there. So there's no rookies here. All I saw of these is redemptions. When I looked them up, I could not find an actual card, just redemptions, which makes sense. A lot of these dual autos are going to be redemptions in general. All these are on-card autos too, no stickers. And then there's the Super Futures. Now, this is the one that's always been there. Super Futures Auto, 20 cards in this, bases to 99, 3 parallels, gold, red, superfractor. This has mainly rookies and a few second-year vets. But you're looking for your rookies here. 2 insert sets, which is not new, but new, okay? Rookie design variation, they've had those since they started this. I do like the way they look this year. They do have parallels of the red and superfractor. I'm assuming that's neither, even though it looks really cool. It might just be the picture that they took. All rookies in that set, of course. And then there's these Depths of Darkness. There's 20 cards in this set. There's parallels, red, and superfractor. There's vets and rookies. These are like super case hits. So I've watched 4 cases because I was in player breaks and not one was pulled. I'm in another one, I think on Monday. I'll watch it. And then there's been some 5 casers that I want to watch and just see because I'm going after old Jazz Chisholm in this one that probably I'm going to buy singles. This is all of the odds, if you're wondering. So I use these numbers to come up with uh, what the odds are, what the production is, things like that. It's kind of easy math. If you ever want to know more about it, you can hit me up an email or something. I used all the info from this from Beckett.com too, like the number two, also the number of cards in the set, those type things. If you've seen the numbers before, great. If you haven't, sorry, I'm not going to go through all that math right now. But doing the math, basically, you're taking the number of cards produced, or you're taking, okay, it's to 99. There's 100 cards in the set, and this is the odds to pull it. So I have to open this many packs to get one. You just do the math right across, and you can figure out what the production is of packs or boxes in this case, because it's the same thing. Well, then I just do it for everything on the list. Take out the outliers, because sometimes Topps' math isn't right, because you can just tell. Because you can't have double when everything else, all 20 of these others say it's pretty much this number, and you have one that's like 50% more, 50% less, it's not right. So looking at about 7,000 cases of this, pretty good standard deviation, less than 10%, so better than government work. Across other Topps releases this year, it's going to be the lowest. I'm assuming Tribute would actually be lower. I haven't run the numbers on that. I just haven't taken the time to pull some numbers for you guys. But there's the Jazz Chisholm. Oh, my boy. Not doing great this year. Neither are well, the Marlins are doing okay. They're about 500. Comparing it across past black releases, this is what you get. You see that 2020 came out a little less fanfare. We all were like, oh, Topps Chrome Black. This is cool. First year it came out. 2021, we're in the boom. We're in COVID stuff, and they 68% increase in production, and they've kind of kept it there. This year they kind of boosted it a little bit. We finally made it over 7,000 cases, where we'd been in the 6,000 case range. That of course means there's more of every card, and they added more parallels to make up for that, so they could add more boxes. It's kind of a sneaky thing, but they've been doing it across the board pretty much on all the products. So nothing new here. Estimated total base cards, right at 170,000 cards. So if you think about it, 170,000 cards, 85,000 numbered cards, makes sense. There's 3 and 2. But if you could do 85,000, you're going, oh, well, that's a little more. And that's right. That's why I said every once in a while, like I watched 4 cases, and out of 4 cases, I think there's maybe 3 boxes that had 2 numbered cards in it. And again, these are just based on the numbers they give us. So there's also a plus and minus here. You can see the number of base cards, each base card. So there's 100 cards in the set. So you go ahead and divide that out, and you're basically saying there's 1,693 of each card. Actually less than what your flagship gold cards are, because they're to 2024. Total inserts 8,500, total autos 4,700. Kind of gives you a little information. Now that's, anyways, let's just keep on going. Estimated numbers here. So, they don't give us the numbers on these guys, so we have to back calculate them. So the autos basically numbered to 395 each one. That's pretty good, actually, if you think about it. Even the base auto is basically numbered less than 400. They don't make a ton of them. 24 pitch black duals, I'd probably guess that's at 50. The ivory autos, I think I've seen one of those. The base ones pulled, they are numbered to 50. Depths of Darkness do not have a number on them, but there's a Bryce Harper right there of it. Really cool looking cards. They are thicker from what I hear. And then the design variations, you're getting one of those per case, I think. Maybe 2. They're numbered to 341. So, what is the hit odds? Well, this is basically everything you want to pull: the short prints, the autos, the numbered cards, parallels, case hits, things like that. It makes sense too. Pretty dang close. This is one of the better ones I've seen. Of course, that rounds up to 2, but in general, 2. And that's what you expected. Some more information here. So total auto odds, we expect that to be 1. It's a little less than I expected. I thought it would have been closer to that 98%, 1 and 98%. So this is about 94%. There's 1 in every box. We know that. So I don't know why their odds are a little off. Again, they're not perfect. I know this. Total non-base autos, 43%. So basically it's 0.4358. So that, just think of it as a percentage, 43.58%. So 43% of the time, 44% of the time, you're going to get a numbered auto. Pretty nice. Insert autos is a lot less. You're talking about 6% of the time. But again, they're tough pulls. We know this. But that number is interesting for the sheer fact that they added a bunch more insert sets this year, because there was just the 1. Now we have 3. Even though 1 is the dual pairings, which is very, very small, short printed run. More autos. This is just through the years look at it. So your base autos, you can see how it's crept up. The 2021 had the huge jump. Then they said, hey, let's back it off for 2022. 2023, we didn't think we were getting this. It came out real super late. So that's why I assume that number is a little lower. Also, they added another insert set in 2023, as you can see. That's when the ivories came out. And I think they just kind of evened it out. If you look at it, it's about the same. If you add 2022 inserts and normal autos, you're looking at 131, and then you're looking at 133 for the other. Now the base autos this year and insert autos, you can tell, crept up more, insert autos more, a lot more cards that you can possibly get, so they can actually water it down. You can get some of these rookies you don't care about. You can get vets, no offense to Fred Lynn, beautiful autograph, not in the Hall of Fame, kind of one of those guys that you're like, okay, no offense to my boy Delroy Strawberry. If he's in this, it's kind of the same thing. Doc Gooden. These guys are dime a dozen. You can pick up their autographs for $5-10. And now, granted, a Topps Chrome Black is a little more worth, has more worth to it. But let's look at some percentages here. Total non-base autos and total insert autos. You can see that the total base auto, non-base autos, has ticked down. 2020, it was every other pack you were getting it, or more, you're getting a non-base auto. Then it dropped in 2021, 2022, 2023, ticked up again. 2024 dropped again. Now, granted, it's not that big of a difference, but if you look, it's 10% less than what 2020 was. But other than that, it's pretty much stayed the same. 2023 was better. Insert autos, again, 2020, it was really high. It's like they almost made it too good in 2020. I remember when this came out, I wasn't able to break it just because of the channel size. We weren't there yet. But I remember watching it, and I was like, man, this stuff is amazing. 2021, I had the opportunity. I was like, man, this stuff ain't great. Plus, the rookie class wasn't great. 2022, we ripped some, had some success. But again, you can see that was kind of the pit of it. If you add those two numbers up 47% of the time, and then you creeped up back over 50 in 2023, and then you're back down to right at 50%. A little actually less. Barely less. So it just kind of shows you what you're going to get. Half the time you're going to get a base auto. And can a base auto be great? Absolutely. Jason Dominguez, Mike Trout, Ohtani, any of the good rookies, Ellie, Evan Carter, those are going to be worthwhile. Even Volpe or something like that, second year guys, Vladdy. Is that going to get back the cost of your box? That's a question. So the cost of the boxes, I've seen them starting around 140, up as high as 180, actually 200 now is some of the things. So cost per hit, you're going to be $200. So, or $100 and a $200 box. So your numbered card isn't going to get you that. It's probably going to fetch you around anywhere from 10 to $50. It could be a lot higher if you pull a nice Ellie or something. But, you know, that's what you're going to average. Rookies are going to get you anywhere from 5 to 20. I'm just looking at Jazz Chisholm from 2021. They do hold their value. His is still right around the $20 range after you shipping and all that on eBay. Your auto is going to have to save you here if you're trying to get some ROI out of this. To me, this is one of those risk it for the biscuit products. Lower end because you're only going to pay 150 to 200 for these. But I don't see them coming down. People are loving these. The design's great. The depths of darkness, those are going for hundreds of dollars. So if you pull one of those, now granted it's about 1 in every 5 cases, you're going to be doing well, especially if you pull like a Trout or an Otani or something like that. Like I said, tough to get that ROI. So here's kind of a summary. Every box is going to produce those 2 hits. There's an increase in auto checklist size and now case hit inserts, which kind of equal out. But I've watched a lot of cases of this, and some of them are great, and then some of them are like, oh, geez. I've watched 4 cases open, and I haven't seen one Jason Dominguez pulled. Does that mean that I won't pull a Jason Dominguez? Absolutely not. Does it just mean that it's kind of tough to pull anything you're looking for? Particularly, yes, absolutely. Overall, though, it is, like I said, a risk it for the biscuit. The floor can be really low, but the ceiling is really good for a mid-level product. This isn't tribute. You're not going to pull a huge bat knob out of here or something, or a cut auto of some Hall of Famer. But you can pull a Trout auto to 5 or to 10, which is going to be $500-$600 card. An Otani, which is even double, triple that. A Yamamoto, which is huge right now. Any of those autos are going to thousands of dollars. Realize this is all based on the pack odds, how correct or incorrect they put them on the internet. And we've already showed some of the inconsistencies there. Relatively a good value, I say. I would like to see them more in mixers. Straight cases of this are just rough. Getting skunked is very easy if you're in a case break of this. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. I did have it higher than that until I started watching some of the cases ripped. And then I was like, I just can't leave it at that. So anyways, this is the end. I appreciate any help you can give us, any support. Like that absolutely supports us and helps us get some more visibility. Subscribing. And then also we have break opportunities, group breaks, Patreon, website, Facebook, all that information's in the description if you're interested in any of that. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. As always, be kind, be nice to those around you, and peace out. And look for the next set review.